Here are solutions to homework set number 3 for ECE 463-663 Modern Controls. This homework set looks at canonical forms, similarity transforms, and LaGrangian dynamics. The first problem is here's the transfer function between x and y. Express it in controller canonical form. Well, controller canonical form, you multiply out the polynomials, and if you do it that way, I can write the controller form. This is basically cascaded integrators, like so. The feedback is the denominator polynomial. The numerator polynomial appears here in the C matrix. So here's the denominator polynomial that appears down here with the minus sign. Here's the numerator polynomial that appears in the C matrix. And the first two rows are just ones in the off diagonal, meaning cascaded integrators. I can check in MATLAB, input the AB, here's your A matrix, B matrix, C matrix, and D is 0. Into MATLAB, find the transfer function, and sure enough, that's a valid representation. What that looks like in terms of block diagrams, this wasn't asked for, but this is what controller form looks like, cascaded integrators with the input. Problem 2 is express it in cascade form. So in cascade form, I have 3 first order systems. Here's what it looks like. Pull up -1, -4, -5. The order is arbitrary. You get a different answer for each combination. But then I pull off the outputs. So it's going to be something times x3 plus something times x2. If I do that, then the first one is s plus 1. That feeds s plus 4. That feeds s plus 5. Put this over common denominator, and then match the numerator coefficients. I should have 20s, actually 0, s squared, that's A, 20s, that's B, and 22 times 1. A little bit of algebra tells you C winds up being -78. So in cascade form, here's one way to represent it. The input drives the pull at -1, that drives the pull at -4, that drives the pull at -5. Pull off 20 times the second one, 78 times the third one. And there's your cascade form. Here's your A matrix, B matrix, C, and D. Nice thing about cascade form is these are the eigenvalues. It's got good numerical properties. A little bit harder to come up with. If I do it right and put the A, B, C, D into MATLAB, I get the same answer. Same transfer function, different way of representing it. And that's what cascade form looks like. 3 first-order systems cascaded. Problem 3, express in Jordan form. In Jordan form, I do a partial fraction expansion. That gives me 3 first-order systems coupled. This is going to be the input times the output is 0.167. I could do 1 times 0.167. Well, as long as the product of these two is 0.167, 19.3 minus 19.5. It's a valid representation. In that case, the A matrix is diagonal. The way I drew it, the B matrix are all 1s, and the C matrix are the numbers on top, those coefficients. As a check, throw it in MATLAB. Here's your A, B, C, D. Find the transfer function. And let's do it. Rounding errors is a little bit different. If I carry it out to many, many, many decimal points, then I wind up with the right answer. This is basically getting some rounding errors here. Carry it to enough decimal places, you get the right answer. Problem 4. If these are the dynamics, do a change in variable. Suppose I want to have a new variable z, that is your t inverse times x. If this is t inverse, the new dynamics, here's t inverse, there's t. The new A matrix is t inverse AT, B matrix, C matrix. This is another way to write them. If you have 2 different systems, well, same system represented 2 different ways, the relationship between the two is a change in variable. That's a similarity transform. Problem 5. express this in state space form. So this is kind of what MATLAB does. If I take two systems and cascade them, multiply them together, it creates a new ABCD matrix. To do that, I'd have x1 dot is a1x1 plus b1u. x2 dot is a2x2 plus b2 times c1x1 plus b2 times d1 times u. And the output is c2x2 plus d2 c1x1 plus d2 d1 u. So putting it all together, here's your new A matrix, new B matrix, C matrix, D matrix. That's how you cascade systems in MATLAB. The new system is the function of the old system. If I did this in feedback form, here's the first system, second system, third system. This is actually a plant observer servo compensator, so that's what we'll be doing later. Combine them this way, I wind up with, here's your x1 dot is a x1 minus b kx times x1 minus b kz times z times x2. X2 dot is az x2 plus bz times cx1 plus minus bz times r. X3 dot is minus hcx3 plus hcx1 plus b times minus kxx1 plus b times minus kz times x2. Put that in matrix form. Here's the new A matrix, new B matrix. That's kind of how you combine systems. They're a function of the A, B's, and C's, ABCDs. We'll be doing that later when it connects systems together. The net system depends upon the topology. For this topology, that's what you get. The fun one, LaGrangian dynamics. Suppose I have a ball rolling in a bowl that is this function, absolute value of x to the 2.5 power. What are the dynamics of that ball? Well, to do that, here's the position, here's velocity, take the derivative. Potential energy is mgy. Kinetic energy is 0.5, 1 fmv squared, 0.7 if you take the rotational inertia into account. X dot squared, substitute for y dot, get everything in terms of x. Simplify, here's the kinetic energy. Now to find the dynamics. The Lagrangian is kinetic energy minus potential energy. There's Lagrangian. Kinetic energy, potential energy. The force is the full derivative of the partial with respect to x dot minus the partial with respect to x. Partial with respect to x dot gives you 2x dot times this mess. Partial with respect to x is, here's an x, right here. And there's an x. Take the full derivative, derivative with respect to x dot, derivative with respect to x cubed, sine of x, minus this term minus that term. These partially cancel, giving you that for the dynamics. Now you weren't asked to simulate it, but if you did, here's one way to do it. Given the position of the ball, x, here's the numerator, here's the denominator, here's the acceleration. Integrate once to get velocity, integrate twice to get position, calculate the y value, animate it, and here's what she looks like. That's the ball rolling a ball in a bowl where the equation is y is the absolute value of x to the 2.5 power. And that is homework set number 3 for modern control.